Yo, what's good with y'all? It's your boy NeohXO here to talk about Black Clover chapter 280, another fire chapter. Honestly, we could just get right into talking about the chapter. Y'all already know to subscribe and like if y'all didn't already, but this chapter was fire. And I know like people want me to talk about it like immediately, so I'm getting on that for y'all. So basically in this chapter, it just went down. Like, to me, honestly, this chapter had the most stuff in it as far as some crazy stuff that went down. And that's saying a lot because crazy stuff been going down every chapter. Like, first of all, the chapter starts off with Jack. Everybody likes Jack, I feel like. Y'all gotta let me know, but I'm pretty sure everybody likes Jack. In the last chapter, y'all know the twin devils. I guess that's what the community is dubbing them for right now, or whatever you want to call them. You know, the top floor, the tree of Clifford. They had two devils in that one, and they both got released due to Morris in the last chapter. They basically hit Jack into the wall. He felt that, but you know, honestly, Jack is used to taking hits, and Jack always gets back up. You see it in the anime, you see it in the manga. Jack always just taking hits. He's very durable, in case people were wondering, like, how is this man always getting hits? That's a strength, kind of like Asta. Asta stay taking hits too, but he always get back up, so that's why it's straight. And I do gotta say, like, this, some people be confused. Like, this is an unofficial translation. Somebody just basically translated it. So like on Sundays they got the official translation, but they be basically pretty close in interpretation. Just maybe a couple words might be spelled a little different and stuff like that. But going into this chapter, the devils really are not playing around at all. That's why I say, like, this chapter really went crazy, because it's just crazy how not with the games the devils are. They just come and they get straight to the work. They don't really have no breather, you know. They just pop up and they attacking still. In this chapter, we just get expressions on a bunch of people's face. We get Nacht. Now I want to focus on Nacht in this video because Nacht is an MVP of this chapter, and some things that he says, like, this chapter shows his intelligence. Honestly, I want to say that Nacht is one of the most intelligent characters that we have in the series. Honestly, he has knowledge on a plethora of things, especially when it's concerning devils, and he wasn't necessarily born into that role. He was the world kind of made him into that role. I might be going a little too deep or looking too hard into it, but that's just my interpretation of what Nacht is as a character. Now, Nacht, basically, we see his internal monologue, which I love. I like seeing characters' internal monologue. It just adds another layer to their character. And we see Nacht going through a game plan in his head, and we see that he actually does not want these devils to win, which is kind of funny because he himself uses devil powers, but he uses them on the side of good, presumably. And people always say that Nacht is a traitor, and at this point, if Nacht is a traitor, I don't even know what to say. Because we're seeing internal dialogue from Nacht, and like, he's not saying anything in his head that's treacherous or anything like that. He's always trying to help and stuff like that. So going on to like talking about, they have so much in this chapter, like I'm kind of jumping around honestly, but going on to like the rebellion and Raditz and them like that, they basically standing looking in amazement at the roots coming out from the tree. Then we got devils just being released, and these are some lesser devils, so they could be taken care of quite easily, but it just depends on who's fighting them. If someone from the rebellion is fighting them, they're also lesser in power, so the lesser devils could honestly rip through the rebellion or lower level mages. But some people, the mages from the Clover Kingdom, are built for this, so I don't expect any lesser devils to defeat any of the Clover Kingdom mages, because they're lesser, you know what I mean? But they do have them twin devils who are kind of like upper devils, and those devils not playing around. But these lesser devils, I wouldn't be too worried about them. They're more there, honestly. They're probably gonna result in a bunch of civilian casualties. Not really a problem for our main characters or anything like that. They're just probably gonna they're nameless too, so it's kind of like I'm going too deep into that. Moving on, basically the ancient demon that Yuno was fighting got back up, which is crazy. Like, I kind of expected it, but at the same time, anything can be expected at this point when it comes to Dabata. So it's kind of like I didn't know if it was gonna get back up or if it wasn't, but he got back up, which makes sense. People was trying to say that like he was weak, which I don't know if I said that. I doubt I said that, because I don't think he's weak. But I think someone somewhere said like the ancient demon was weak, but like I don't think he's that weak. I mean, it's a point of debate, you know, if he's how exactly strong this ancient demon is. He's not weak. He's just facing off against Mereoleona, so she's very strong. It's like if you're calling him weak, then you're calling Merio weak in a sense also. But I don't want to even get too deep into that. They just got so much to talk about in this chapter. Tabata delivered with this chapter. This is one of my favorite chapters in recent chapters for sure. Then we see, you know, Yuno basically fighting off against Xenon, and Xenon came back with his new form, his new 100% devil power, and so did all of the Dark Triad. Now, who didn't predict this? Literally, I predicted it. Other Black Clover YouTubers predicted it. You guys in the comments predicted it. We all predicted this. They're gonna get back up. You know, we didn't see them at 100% power. Now, at this point, they're at devil power 100%. At this point, if they lose, then they lose. They don't got no trump card up their sleeve. You know what I'm saying? They at 100% power. Now, the thing is, how I knew they was kind of gonna get back up, they was hovering around 70% power, and it's like, why would Tabata kill them off without showing us 100% of their strength? So now we see devil power 100%. Now it's all or nothing right now. But honestly, at 100%, this is the real deal. This ain't no playing around, and their farms look clean. Let me talk. Y'all probably want to know what I think about the designs. Xenon design cold, Dante design cold, Vonica design cold. Tabata just really nice with the designs. At first, I was kind of thinking that Xenon probably should have had a full mask instead of a half mask, but it's growing on me. You know, it's growing on me. I like the way he utilizes the bones in this form. They're more flexible and they're a lot more agile. So he can basically fling them things around and like use it for even more defense. Going into these farms also caused them to regain their vitality. So basically, you know, hit that boy Xenon straight in the chest and he was down for the count. But once he went into 100% power, he basically recovered like all his health. So like that's the same with all of them except for Dante. Dante still got that anti-magic slash on him. Like, what's good, bro? What's good? Yeah, because my boy Asta really did that to Dante, and he is staying on there. Stop playing with Asta. And that right there tells me that Asta is going to become the Wizard King. Come on, bro. Like, Asta is going to become the Wizard King. Asta got that Wizard King energy. Now, when it comes to Yuno got a little something too, but we talking about Asta right now. Anyways, moving on past all of that. They just got so much to talk about in this chapter, man. Like, this is a good chapter. This is a good chapter on me. Every Black Clover fan, I know every Black Clover fan is happy right now. It's just the series that keeps getting better. I'm gonna make a video about that, honestly. So Jack getting thrown around. I don't even know what's going on with Jack. It's just, I feel like Jack always just be getting thrown around. He good at taking hits, like I said, but that man always be getting thrown around. I guess that's why. I mean, he a string bean, so in the words of Yami. Yeah, basically Dante throwing him around, breaking them blades, like he basically pulling them with his gravity, you know, flinging them with his gravity, doing all that. Then we got, I ain't even go live, freaking Vonica speed blitz Charlotte. I don't care what nobody say. She speed blitz Charlotte, but Charlotte was able to kind of block it. So I guess that's not a 100% speed blitz, but like you could tell that Charlotte almost got hit with that fast. Like, oh, Vonica farm look good too. Like the new farm, like I want to say, like, let me see, is that like my favorite one? Probably. I don't know. They all clean, honestly. I feel like Xenon's is my least favorite, but that's not even saying much because I like that one too. But I'm just saying, like, if I had to rank them, I like Vonica's and Dante's, and I like all of them, but you know, put them in order. Just give it some of that. Nah, Yuno facing off against Xenon. Now it's more of a match. Because before, Yuno was demolishing Xenon at 70%, but at 100%, Xenon could push Yuno back a little bit, and that's what we seeing going on. And now we really playing like the fighting battle game right now. Like, honestly, basically this is a crazy fight. Yuno, because he had that new form, Spirit of Boreas, and then we got this new form from Xenon, 100% devil power. So it's like Spirit of Boreas versus 100% devil power. So that's two elite forms. You can't tell me Yuno is elite. No other character got that Spirit of Boreas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yuno is an elite character. And switching back over to Nacht, I'm talking about everything in this chapter. I don't care. Like, so basically switching back over to Nacht, like we've seen in the last chapter, he basically see Morris. And that's why I say like Nacht is one of the most intelligent, because he's a strategist. He basically knows that if he doesn't take out Morris, the gates are going to completely open faster and faster and faster. So he's like, somebody got to take care of Morris, but at the same time, somebody got to take care of the Twin Devils, because them Twin Devils is strong and they not even at the bottom of the tree. Lucifero is at the bottom, so that just goes to show you how strong Lucifero would be if he got released, because Dante is not Lucifero. I repeat, Dante is not Lucifero. If Lucifero come out from the bottom of the tree of Clifford, like they said, the world is over. The world is over. Unless Asta really can go against Lucifero. I think Asta would be able to take out these Twin Devils. I don't know if he would be able to take care of them, like both of them by himself, 2 against 1 type beat. But yeah, he can definitely take out one or the other. Nacht basically says it in this chapter with his internal monologue. He's like, basically, we need Asta to be victorious. He kind of had like a flash to Asta, you know, in one of the panels, and he tells his devil is actually scared of the Twin Devils. So that's kind of interesting to see the dynamics between the devils. Like, they're all devils, but they're not at the same ranking. They're not at the top of the totem pole. Like, Nacht's devils are lesser devils, and you know, the Twin Devils are like upper devils. So Nacht Devils is scared, straight like that. And Nacht basically is willing to do whatever it takes. That's why I'm saying, like, Nacht can't be a traitor, because Nacht is fighting for a cause. All right, I'm gonna put my analytical brain to use right now and just say Nacht is fighting for a cause, because he's going too hard. Like, he's literally telling his devil, he's like, die with me. Like, he's not gonna be saying that if he don't have a cause to die for. That man not just about to throw his life away, you know what I'm saying? So unless he just really cares about humanity, and in that case he would just be a really righteous person. But he might be fighting for a promise or something. I don't know. I just feel like he's fighting for a cause. And then we get a flash to Hodge Village, whatever y'all want to call it, because I'm gonna start pronouncing it. Y'all, I know my longtime subscribers is like, this man just be saying whatever. But Hage Village, like we get a flash to that. I always like to see them, because that's what we started off episode 1, Black Clover. Let's go, baby. But we see an ancient devil. You know what I'm saying? An ancient demon. Like, it reminds me of the openings whenever it was like, y'all know the openings I'm talking about, like the OG Black Clover openings, where it would always have like the story of the Wizard King defeating the devil. That's what this reminds me of. So it would be cool if Asta defeats this and then he becomes like the Wizard King. I could see something like that happening, because that's how the first Wizard King came to be. And it will be a good testament to see where Asta's at, if he's on Wizard King level, if he can do something that the first Wizard King did. Like, this thing looks literally close to Demon Lick. It literally has the same mark going across its like chest and stomach and all that, and it's crazy. And I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna make some follow-up videos. I might make a video on Sunday. I know y'all be wanting me to make videos often. Like, I'm a try. Like, honestly, I just be doing like, I don't know, I'm gonna go hard. It just depends on like what's going on in Black Clover. Sometimes I'm a little slow with it, sometimes I'm not. You know, it's just life, how it go. But right now there's some crazy stuff going on. I got y'all with the videos coming out. Y'all just watch them. Hit me up like in the comments and stuff like that. Let me know what y'all think. We see Asta at the end of the chapter. I mean, I know probably people want me to talk about that too. I mean, we seen him for like 1 panel, so it's like crazy. It's like, I mean, if I'm gonna make a prediction video and talk about that, because it's like, it's all speculation at this point, because he's at the literal last panel. So I could speculate a lot for y'all. Honestly, y'all know I be getting down into it when I want to. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it for this chapter. Really good chapter. I don't want to make the video too long. You know, nobody got time for like a freaking 50-minute video. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeohXO, and I'm out.